Greetings and danach'ea. So I found a story to read, and it isn't all that long. Hopefully it will be something groovy to listen to. It is The Man in the Moon, story told or recorded by Diamond Jenness when he visited McLeod Lake Indian Dam in 1925, and the elders at that time had shared a story with him. So these are stories that were actually almost burned in a box, like about 10 years ago, I guess, 10 or 12 years ago. So I saved this, and this is one of the stories that was in the Second Tales thing that I saved. A man named danach'ea was more successful than any other hunter in killing moose, for his medicine was the moon. He concealed the fat of his moose in a bag, which he warned the people never to open while he was absent. But one day when danach'ea himself was hunting and his wife was gathering wood, his own child opened it. The fat rose up and spread over the camp until the boy, terrified, called loudly to his mother. She thrashed him and tried to replace the fat in the bag, but failed. The father returned at sunset and began to remove his leggings, but just as he had drawn his right legging down below the knee, he sighted the fat around the camp and, shaking all over, drew himself upright. For a time he did not speak, then said, "After I left you, look up at the moon and you will find me." He stood up in his camp, neither moving nor eating, while his wife watched him. She watched him for 2 days and 2 nights, but grew tired on the third night and closed her eyes for a few minutes. She awoke with a start. Already her husband had arisen several feet into the air. Weeping, she caught his legs, pulled him down again, and tried more than ever to keep from sleeping. But a night or two later, her eyes closed again for a few minutes, and again he rose a little way in the air. At last she became so weary that she fell asleep soundly, and when she awoke, he was beyond her reach. Soon afterwards, he disappeared, but when the moon rose, she saw him standing in it, with his leggings still drawn down below the knees. Beside him is a round black object which he used to carry on earth. This is pretty groovy, and I will read more because there are like 50 more stories. Danach'ea, Tse'Khene. Have a groovy night.